Picture this. October 25th, 1917. Petrograd is freezing. Revolution is in the air. Workers with nothing to lose march toward the most powerful palace in Russia. Today, you'll discover how ordinary people toppled an empire in just one day. If you love epic historical stories, smash that subscribe button. The Winter Palace stands like a fortress. Inside, the provisional government trembles. Outside, 20,000 armed workers and soldiers surround the building. Lenin's Bolsheviks have been planning this moment for months. But here's the twist. The storming everyone talks about. It was almost bloodless. Minister Kerensky fled hours earlier. The palace guards. Most had already abandoned their posts. Only 140 military cadets and a women's death battalion remained to defend the seat of Russian power. The workers advanced through the palace gates. History was about to change forever. Inside the palace's golden halls, government ministers huddled in the malachite room. They could hear footsteps echoing through the corridors. Revolutionary sailors from the Aurora battleship had joined the workers. The palace's ornate rooms, filled with priceless art, became a maze for the advancing revolutionaries. At 2:10 a.m., the workers finally broke through. They found the ministers still meeting, desperately trying to maintain order. In the name of the Military Revolutionary Committee, you are under arrest. The 500-year-old Romanov dynasty had fallen. Not through epic battles, but through the will of the people. But here's what shocked everyone. The palace wasn't looted. Workers walked past golden treasures and imperial jewels. They had come for revolution, not riches. Compare this to other revolutions. The French Revolution was soaked in blood. This Russian Revolution, it lasted just one day with minimal casualties. The real battle wasn't at the palace. It was in the streets of Petrograd weeks before. Workers had been striking, soldiers were deserting, and bread lines stretched for miles. The Winter Palace was just the final symbolic act. The real revolution happened in the hearts and minds of millions of Russians. Within hours, Lenin announced the new Soviet government. The workers who took the palace? Most returned to their factories the next morning. They had no idea they'd just participated in one of history's most significant political upheavals. The shockwaves would reshape the entire 20th century. Think about it. A small group of determined people changed the world in 24 hours. No social media, no instant communication, just pure human organization and willpower. The Winter Palace still stands today, now a museum. But on that October day in 1917, it became the symbol of people power triumphing over empire. What amazes me most? The restraint shown by the revolutionaries. They could have destroyed everything, but they chose to preserve Russia's cultural treasures for future generations. That's the real lesson here. Revolution doesn't require destruction. Sometimes, it just requires courage and unity. The aftermath was brutal. Civil war, Stalin's rise, millions of deaths. But on that single day in October 1917, ordinary workers proved that no palace is too grand, no power too absolute when people unite for change. History turned on the actions of common people who refused to accept the status quo. So next time someone tells you that regular people can't change history, remember the Winter Palace. Remember how factory workers, sailors, and soldiers walked into the heart of imperial power and said, "Enough." If this story gave you chills, subscribe for more incredible historical tales that will blow your mind. Remember to encourage viewers to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell throughout the video delivery. Tell us which country or city you're watching from. See you in the next video. Bye.